before.
A convenient e-presidential message system or EPMS and e-presidential function system or EPFS is effectively managing requests for messages and functions. The e-way system is dedicated towards maintaining effective communication between Rashtrapati Bhavan and the various Raj Bhavans across the nation. The New Age President's Estate is gearing up to present itself as a prime tourist attraction with 3 distinct tourist circuits: the main building, gardens, and museums. Tourists can use these battery-operated ferries to move between the locations. They could visit the new museums, designed to suit the tastes of every visitor. This heritage building used to house the stables of the President's bodyguard. It was found decaying due to lack of use. The restoration team took this opportunity to change it to a storytelling museum, detailing salient aspects of Rashtrapati Bhavan's history and independent India's march forward. Another extensive museum is ready to inspire its visitors.
This will be a state-of-the-art museum, about 10,000 square meters.
We have architectural limitation. These buildings cannot be more than 2 stories. So to build this particular museum, we had to go down 2 stories. So this will be the first sunken museum which will be dedicated to the nation by the Prime Minister on 25th July 2016.
We encapsulate India's rich tradition starting from 1947. How our democracy has evolved, how the institution of Rashtrapati Bhavan has evolved, what has been the contribution of the various presidents. That's going to be a lasting legacy, the museum, because it's going to stand much, much after all of us are nowhere on the scenario.
Visitors can also take home a piece of the Bhavan's heritage through specially designed and crafted merchandise from the new souvenir shop. Navachara Kaksh, the new Science and Innovation Museum, is already busy inspiring and igniting young minds. This museum of inspiring innovations, with its compelling mix of scientific know-how and models, is a hot favorite among visitors and students. 2016 witnessed the inauguration of Navachara 2. It enthralls the visitors with a permanent exhibition of grassroots innovation and innovative ideas. While Navachara represents a futuristic vision, amazing expressions from the past have also found a pride of place in the President's Estate. The Marble Hall of the Bhavan now houses a museum of vintage tapestries and carpets, also featuring a collection of exquisite artwork and assorted gifts presented to different presidents. The President's keen interest in education has led to several pioneering initiatives in higher education, such as hosting of annual conferences with Vice-Chancellors of central universities and directors of IITs and NITs. These have now been merged into a single 3-day visitors' conference to create synergy amongst all central institutions of higher learning. Programs like innovation exhibitions are being held regularly. The President also greeted all the heads of state and government of Pacific Island countries and received the dignitaries attending the India-Africa Forum Summit. On the eve of Teachers' Day, the President took up the role of a teacher at the government school within the estate by taking a class on democracy and political history. The estate also arranges for several in-residence programs, inviting artists, writers, inspired teachers and students to stay and experience life at Rashtrapati Bhavan.
This is not just an officious sort of colonial building, but a normal model city, which probably everyone should adapt in their own cities and regions.
The Smart India concept, the Smart Rashtrapati Bhavan concept, they gave me the feel that how I can implement the things, how they are governing the whole Rashtrapati Bhavan through the software, so through the application.
A new ceremonial hall, inaugurated in December 2014, played host to President Barack Obama and Michelle Obama during their state visit to India in January 2015, and stands ready to greet more visitors.
We integrated it with the existing structure of our auditorium, and we completed it in almost 11 months.
In 2016, the same hall also witnessed the first ever Laureates and Leaders Summit for children. It was organized to promote and protect rights of children worldwide. The two-day summit with eminent international delegates focused on building a strong moral platform for ensuring a world where children are free to be just children. On his birthday in 2016, the President also launched a unique campaign for out-of-school children, 100 million for 100 million. The worldwide campaign, spearheaded by Nobel Prize winner Kailash Satyarthi's Save the Childhood movement, seeks to create a better secured future for 100 million underprivileged children by mobilizing 100 million youth over the next 5 years. The President's estate is getting smarter by the day in the most modern sense of the word. Besides lessons in financial inclusion, smart classes at the senior school here prepare students for a world driven by technology.
This has been a very positive result-oriented experiment to use the technology-enabled learning in this government school and a government setup.
Numerous high-tech measures are adding to this smartness quotient, like these RFID-based ID cards for the residents. The entire township is now Wi-Fi enabled. The estate has developed and put to use a smart option to solve everyday civic problems. Residents use a mobile app called Monitor to report irregularities in real time to the concerned departments. An intelligent operations center receives these reports and helps civic agencies take immediate remedial measures, improving their efficiency of services. To save electricity, CFL bulbs have been replaced with LED. Solar panels are being installed to generate 1.3 megawatt of clean power. Household solid waste now gets segregated at the source and gets managed professionally. The estate is fast moving towards being a zero-waste township. Residents have been provided with eco-friendly yellow bicycles to move within the estate. The residents of the President's estate now have a full-fledged shopping complex. Serviced apartments for their guests. In a locality called the G Point, close to the Bhavan, a twin-tower residential complex is now ready. Inaugurated in December 2016, the ultra-modern and energy-efficient 76 apartments will house employees of the President's estate. A smart township is also a healthy township. With this object in mind, the President's Estate Clinic, dating back to 1929, has been renovated and restored to its original shape. A rundown rotary building has been converted into the Ayush Wellness Clinic. It brings together under one roof the best practices of India's alternative medicine systems and offers them selectively to patients.
We have also at Ayush started giving skill training to people from the estate so that not only they can benefit through the knowledge but also they can earn livelihood.
The residents also have an ultra-modern health club to stay fit and healthy.
Sports Plus initiative is another powerful initiative started under the direction of the Honorable President. Under this initiative, the Honorable President has adopted 15 children in the 3 different streams of the sports, where all the training facilities, their dietary requirement, their sports kits have been provided from the President's Secretariat.
The President's Polo Cup has also been revived after many years with fantastic response. Almost 60% of the President's estate, that is more than 190 acres, is green, comprising dense foliage and rare flora and fauna. Besides the spiritual, herbal, cactus and nakshatra gardens, it includes the sprawling Mughal gardens.
The flora and fauna in the President's estate is a matter of pride for the nation. I don't think there is anywhere in the world you will have this concentration of birds.
An acute shortage of water was leading to the degradation of this green cover, causing permanent loss of flora and fauna. 20 lakh litres of sewage from the President's estate and adjoining areas is now being treated every day at this sewage treatment plant. Inaugurated in June 2015, this plant was completed in a record time of 15 months in technical consultation with IIT Delhi. The treated water gets collected at the Dalikhana Lake that holds 50 lakh litres of water. This water is used to preserve the ecosystem of the historic and exotic gardens of this estate. A tree shredder machine has been procured to make use of the large amount of biological waste generated from the gardens. They are turned into environment-friendly manure. The estate also promotes water conservation through intelligent sprinkler irrigation. A large number of animals also call the President's estate their home. The estate is committed to the welfare of all animals within its premises, including stray dogs. A dog shelter has been set up to provide them with appropriate veterinary treatments and proper food at one place.
We had to be heritage property with a high-tech orientation and a caring society.
A caring society cares for its workers across all categories. Under the Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, more than 1,500 contractual and regular employees of the estate are being trained, assessed and certified in 19 skill categories. These 5-day courses, designed and implemented with the help of the National Skill Development Corporation, help these workers enter the formal job market with enhanced confidence.
We have every staff working in Rashtrapati Bhavan fully trained and certified.
While the 1,700 diligent workers of the Bhavan strive hard to maintain the grand edifice of the Rashtrapati Bhavan, Sanskar, a play school, takes care of their young ones and grooms them for their life ahead.
It's a nursery school where we have about 120 children who come in from within Rashtrapati Bhavan. We started a midday meal scheme for them. The idea was to provide them nutritious food